and let us connect our heart. One thing I have said, and remember this as a formula, which I always try to apply in my life, and that is if there is no art, there is no heart. If you need to have the heart, you need to have the art. And if there is no art, there is no heart. So both are correlated to each other. So we are friends, we are now left with a challenge to speak to someone who is blind and who is not looking at you. You do not have the fantasy of your images. Okay. Uh, Sometimes it is said that when we talk about the video program, sometimes the quality of the audio can be subsided by just, I mean, very, what should I say, very attractive look. Okay. If I am looking very attractive and if the things are very good, so okay, you tend to say that, well, not speaking very well, but at the same time seems to be very smart. Okay. But here only you are left with one option, and that option is the audio. So one example I would like to share with you at first, then we will go to the next. And for so many times I have shared this story because I like this story very much. Uh, I would like to share one thing, and that is there. What is your responsibility? Let me at first speak to your heart. Speak to your heart, and the mind will automatically receive the message. Do you agree with this? When we speak to the heart, the mind automatically receives the message. But if I am talking only to the mind, it will be maybe the one-way communication. So I am going to talk about Florence Chadwick, and she was the woman who is given the credit to swim across the English Channel for the first time as a woman. So it is the, I mean, women honor, Florence Chadwick, and she was from United States. And what had happened actually, then when she swam across the English Channel, it was 1967, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, and she jumped into the sea and she started swimming, and the boat of the judges were also there, and they followed her. They kept on swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming, and uh, the entire eyes of the world media was on her. Everyone was actually focusing on her, what she's going to do, what she's going to do. Now, important thing is that all of a sudden something happened. You know, she was swimming across and she lifted up her hands like this, swimming and lifted up her hands like this. What does it mean? It means that I am going to give up. I am going to give up. I am unable to swim anymore. I am literally tired. It means that I am surrendering and I wanted back to be on the boat. I, uh, I have lost my courage to swim. And she lifted up her hands. And I mean, judges, they tried to convince her to the level best possible that, ma'am, just try to swim a little bit more, a little bit more. They were not about to disclose the secret. But she said that, no, it's impossible. I just cannot do. I just cannot do. And ultimately, she was taken back to the boat. When she was taken back to the boat, then she was told by the jury that the shore or the I mean say the destination was just 50 meters ahead, just 50 meters. Why she couldn't see that the shore is there? And she said, yeah, her name is Florence Chadwick. You can Google it. This message is coming here. Florence Chadwick. Okay. Florence Chadwick, okay, and she was from United States of America, the first women swimmer who crossed the English Channel. English Channel is a channel between the England and France, okay? So she lifted up her hands and she surrendered, and later on she was told that the shore was just 50 meters ahead. And she was shocked with the, I must say, the sorrow. And she was shocked with the sorrow that, why didn't I realize that the shore is not very far? The shore is just at the hand of me. But she said, and she wrote in her diary, and she wrote one thing that the gloomy weather and the icy cold water of this Atlantic and the darkness around and the fog and the mist, everything that helped me, that rather I must say, I mean, because of all those things, you know, I felt that I'm just not able to do it. Because of the fog, because of the mist, I could not see. And I did not realize that the destination was just 50 meters ahead. Later on, she again tried it for the second time and then she succeeded. Okay. Why did I share this with you? My dear friends, when you're going to try for the when you're going to try to write for the audio program, when you're going to produce the audio program, sometimes you may feel that it is not that fascinating. It is not very charming. It's not very charming. Okay. And sometimes you may say that I also give up. I also give up. Okay, matlab, it's better to be seen on the video. It is better to be. It is better to do something else. Even my lecture mode was all right. Why should I try for this? But I must say to you, my dear friends, it's a very famous Chinese proverb that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and step by step you must inch. You must inch and inch and inch towards the goal, and maybe there can be the darkness, there can be the bloom, there can be the mist, there can be the fog, there can be the stormy weather of the lives, there can be so many things, but at the same time, you must think that your target is to create something out of nothing by the audio programs. That is what I wanted to say. Now we are going to come to this, I mean, audio editing software. We are going to talk about that. And if you like anything, I would like to see your messages here. And if you want to ask anything, uh, uh, keep on talking to me. Now we are going to talk about Audacity. Okay, fine. So we are going to the first slide now. From the beginning, slide 1. Yes. Now, as you see here in the screen, that there are some professional audio editing softwares. These are the professional. I have used the word professional audio editing software. One of the most loved, I must say, or most used, I must say, software is called the Nuendo. And that you can see, and also you can recognize that by the logo. You can see the logo. Okay. So Nuendo, and I would like to tell you that we are also using the same software here in CIT and CRT. We are using the same software, and it's a very good software. It's very user friendly, very competent, especially in recording, in editing the music, for the music editing, and also for the drama. It's very good. Nuendo. Uh, Software number 2, you can see that it is Cool Edit Pro. It used to be very popular in the beginning. Nowadays also some people are using it, but Cool Edit Pro is now being used less. But I would like to say, because I worked with this, it is also one of the very competent software. Number 3, we are coming, and that is the Logic Pro. It is also one of the softwares, and it's from Apple, as you can see here, and it's a wonderful software, but it is professional again. Nowadays, when we talk about a very professional software, especially in regard to recording the music. So for music recording, I must say that the Cubase, that is also one of the very professional software. One thing I would like to add. Me. Yes, one thing I would like to add, and what I would like to add, that there are 2 modes of recording. Okay, you can note it down. There are 2 modes of recording. Mode 1 was called the analog. We used to record it analogically previously. You know, when I joined CIT and CRT, we did not know anything about the digital recording. So the analog recording, and we record that on the magnetic tapes. And cassettes. Okay, actually cassettes are the compressed version of the spool tapes. Okay, so analog recording, and nowadays we have come to the digital recording. Do not think that I must say that analog has already left the ground. It is not there. Even in the Bollywood now, what they are doing, that for recording the analog instrument, or for recording the direct instrument, not the digital instruments. Okay, they use the analog recording, like when they would like to record the flute. Acoustic. Acoustic is the right word. Acoustic instrument. Okay, when they record that, so they used to record in the analog, And when they go to record for the voice and the instruments, like the digital instruments, they record in the digital mode, and then they mix both the modes to ensure the mellow or the melody of the music. Okay, so this was some extra information which I added. Now we come to the slide again. Yes, let me see. Acha, are requested to mark their attendance. Okay, me present. Me present here. Acha, now let us go to, slide 2. We are going to slide 2. And here, first look at the right-hand side. It is the logo. It is the logo of the Audacity software. And by logo, we can recognize this. And what is Audacity now? About Audacity, I would like to tell you. In the beginning, I told you, like nowadays, we do not have the dearth of the means of the recording. Like we can record even on the mobile. You record on the mobile and you email it to yourself, okay? And you email to yourself. Uh, like I record something on the mobile, and I simply use the pad and I email to myself. And maybe there are different formats. M4, na? M4 is also one of the .mr. But many formats are there. Formats of the sound files, like on Apple but here we see that M4 kind of the format. So many formats are there, but you can record something. Okay, I'm going to talk to you now the practical aspect. You can record something, and after recording, you can mail it to yourself, and then you go to Google and then you type, okay, converting MP3, okay, conversion of MP3 online, and any sound format that you have, okay, any sound format that you have, that you can immediately convert into MP3, because this Audacity software will accept only two formats of the sound. Format number one is the waveform. Format number two is the MP3. Am I right, sir? Yeah. So two formats are only accepted. Like on different mobiles, we have different sound formats, but we need to have at least two sound formats. One is in wave, and two is in MP3. What is the difference between the wave and the MP3? Whenever you do the mastering, it is always advisable to keep the final recording in the wave. But it needs to be converted into MP3 just because of one thing, because you need to post it. So the property is comparatively less. Okay, so these two sound formats, I should not say sound format, these two audio formats are acceptable for Audacity. Okay, now we are going to the slide again. And here you will see something. Yes. So what is Audacity? Audacity is a free open source digital audio editor and recording computer software application. Okay, available for Windows, Mac, iOS, and other operating system also. It works on any operating system. Interestingly, when you download this, you do not need any sound mixer or other sophisticated device. It has already inbuilt sound mixer that you can use. Inbuilt sound mixer means it will automatically work. So this is freely available open source software, which is available for all, and it can be used for at least creating a good drama, at least for creating a good drama with the sound effect, and so on. So we are going to the next now. What facility it gives? So it gives you the facility of you can record by default microphone. What do I mean by default microphone? That means it must be there must be a microphone available in your own laptop. So there you can record it. And also you can use by external microphones. Both are the possibilities. Ensure a good sound quality, you can even use the external microphone. But even the internal microphones or the default microphones are also okay. What you can do, you can edit the program. You can import the program. When I spell the word edit, it means, what do I mean when I say when I spell this word edit? That means any fumble, any repetition, anything else, any fault, any of the mistake of the reader or any of the mistake in the recording, you can delete it. Editing means this. Import means You can import any file from any destination of the computer, and you can also export the audio files. We will go to this aspect later on. Number three, you see that you can mix tracks by using envelope. I may be sounding alien right now, but very soon we shall be exposed to this, okay? You can create effects and even increase the amplitude. You can use multiple tracks on this. We are going to the next slide. Very soon we will come to the practical application. How to get it now, sir? How to get it?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Because of limitation of time, we have to cover it up till 12:30 so that participants can practice and
Yes,
can
yes, I know.
ask you queries.
Of course, of course, of course.
Thank you so much.
So what we will do, because it is there, so we are going directly to the, software. We are going directly to the software, and you can share this with the participants so that they understand it by themselves. So we are going to now, how to record, how to record. We are going on that. So I'm going to open a file, right? How to record on Audacity. How to record on Audacity, we are going on that. And we will see this, how it works like. Just wait. Yes, fine. Just wait. Just wait. Has it come? Okay. So now we are going to open the working directory. We have clicked on the Audacity and the file is going to open now. You have already downloaded, which I have explained already. So now we have in front of us the working directory. The working directory is here. Ensure that our sound goes there, okay? Okay. Please let me know that whatever we are recording is being audible to you. Right, so it is called the working directory. So when we click on this Audacity, this working directory will come. And this is the, the window. And here we see, so step one, when I'm going to record a program, I go to file. I go to file. When you go to file, it will ask whether it is new or it is some other file which you have saved. So I am going to click on new. On new file. When I say new file, window will open once again. And now it is the new file. And after I go to this, then I need to have the tracks. So you can see here, please follow the mouse. So we go to the track now because we are going to record. After going to track, it says add new. So when I click on this, a new track will come, and here is the option, mono track or stereo track. So let us select the stereo track. Okay. So we are going to open this, and now the track is here, and we are ready to record the program right now. New track has already appeared. Okay. New track has already appeared. Now we can go for recording. Now how to record? How to record now? I'm going to record this. Okay. So now we are going to this option, the red button you can see, and the red button, by clicking on it, the program will start recording. Okay, so we are going to record this program right now. Okay, we shall record now. Thank you very much, friends, for being with us, and I really enjoyed your wonderful presence. And at the same time, I expect that also you enjoyed our presence. And thank you very much. And here comes our program that we are going to share a story with you. And this story is a wonderful story. So I am going to stop it now, and I have stopped. How did I stop? You can use the stop button, or you can also use the space bar. stop button you can see here. Whatever I said is right now recorded. Okay. So now we are going to play back how to listen to it. Okay. So play it. Shall record now. Thank you very much, friends, for being with us. And I really enjoyed your wonderful presence. And at the same time, I expect that also you enjoyed our presence. And thank you very much. And here comes our program that we are going to share a story with you. And this story is a wonderful story. So I am going to stop. Okay, but I did a mistake by not committing a mistake. Okay, I purposely did it. I did this mistake uh, for not making a mistake. Why? Because whatever I said, I did not fumble at all. So what will you edit? So there must be some points which you need to edit. Okay, so we are going to record it again. We are going to record it again, and I will make some mistake so that we can show that we are uh, that how to edit the program. Okay, we are going to record it again. Wait. So I am going to record now. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to share with you a beautiful story about Ludwig von Beethoven, one of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth. And he was a wait a bit, wait a bit. After that, I will do. Sorry, friends, for this interruption. And let us continue with the story. And the story goes like this. Stop. So I carved in between, actually intentionally, and now we are going to see how to edit it. Okay. So uh, observe very carefully on the waveform. If you are seeing the screen, you can see that the waveform where I carved, the waveform seems very strong. By just looking on it, by just looking at it, I can understand that it was a mistake. But now we will start from the beginning and then we will edit it. Okay. So play it. I'm going to record now. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to share with you a beautiful story about Ludwig von Beethoven, one of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth. And he was a wait a bit, wait a bit. After that, I will do. Sorry, friends, for this. Right. So I have already carved, and I made this mistake to let you see how to edit it. So now we are going to edit it. That means we are going to remove the unwanted portions from this recording. Okay. So uh, how to edit? So for that we will go to the selection tool at first. Go to the selection tool. Here you can see you can understand it by seeing as capital I. Okay, it is capital I. So it is a selection tool. It's written also there. It's showing the name selection tool. Okay. So we have selected the tool and now we are going to select the portion which we want to edit. Okay. So we have already selected up to this extent. Okay. And now we will listen whether we have selected the right portion or not. Again, play it. Wait a bit, wait a bit. After that, I will do. Right. So now we need to delete it. Okay. Now we need to delete it. And for that, you simply can do one thing. You can use the delete option, which is also there in your laptop. You can use that and simply press delete and it is going to be deleted. So I'm going to press it. Right. And you can see that it is deleted and both the waveforms are now merged together. They have already come together. So now it is the edited portion. Once again, we are going to play it back, right? Only 5 minutes of demo. I'm going to record now. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to, we can also, edit this portion. I'm going to record now, okay? And if you press delete, now we can listen. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to share with you. Again, we see that I started with, okay? So this also we are going to edit and I'm going to delete it. Okay. Now listen to it. Thank you very much, friend. Right. And I'm going to share with you a beautiful story about Ludwig von Beethoven, one of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth. And he was a sorry, friends, for this interruption. And let us continue with the story. Again, this portion. Sorry, friend, from here. Listen to it. Right. It goes up to this. Right. Listen to it again, whether we have correctly edited or not. From here, yes. Found on the face of this earth, and he was a, and the story goes like this. Okay. So now it is the edited portion. Okay. So recorded well, fine. But now we would like to do one thing, that we would like to add some music at the background. Simply listening to the narration part may seem sometimes a bit monotonous. So we should go to, we should go to, uh, we should go to have some music, and we are going to add some music on this. So now how to add? Now here the question comes, when we want to add, we should go to the option import. We are going to the option import, and we can see here that here, yes, drag it down, and here it is asking for import, and it is asking whether you want audio or what. So we will go to audio, but stop here. But you must ensure at first, before going to, import the program, that you must keep a kind of music piece. You must keep some music piece in any part of the computer, in any of the drives, so that we can import it. If you do not have the stuff, what will you import? Okay, so we are going to import now. Okay, import audio. We have clicked it. And now it will ask you for the destination that we have. Okay, this is the music piece, and this we have taken from the desktop. Okay, so when we click on this, it is going to be added with this, right? We can click it now. It is now adding this, and you can see that the music piece is now added here. Okay, music piece is added, but the narration part is there at the top, and at the bottom we can see the music piece. But now I want this to be done in this way, that I want in the beginning the music to be played back. Okay, I am now making the design in my mind. Only 2 or 3 minutes to go. So I am making a design in my mind that in the beginning I want the music to be played, and then I want my narration to come. So how will I do? So now I will drag it. Now I will drag it to right. So I will now drag it in between. So I will now select this, my narration part, and you can see this double arrow. Okay. Look at this double arrow, and it is the selection tool. By selecting this, you can drag the sound file. Okay, you can drag the sound file, and here we see that we are dragging it. Okay, and you can place it in any place where you want this to be placed. Now we can see that in the beginning, I have already shared with you that I want the music in the beginning. Then I want my voice to come, and then again I want that it should be concluded by a music piece. So now it is already here. Now we are going to mix. Okay, now we are going to mix this program. My narration will be there, and at the same time, what did I speculate? That in the beginning, it looks like this. Okay, this portion also we can delete, which is unnecessary in the beginning, right? That will take the space. Select tool, yes. This portion we can delete because it is going to have the extra. We can drag it a little bit to the left side again because the music seems to be a little bit longer. Right. So it depends on your discretion, sir and ma'am. Okay, so now we are going to mix it. Why do we need to mix it? Because the level of both the sound files are at the top, at the pitch, So now we need to mix it. Mixing means in the beginning, the music will come. Then my narration, when my narration comes, music will be a little bit down so that my narration is being heard properly, and then it will be faded out. So now we are going to mix. So go to the option envelope. You can follow the mouse. We are coming to envelope. Yes, click it. When we are going to click it, now we can lock the place from which we want this to be fade out. Okay. Now you can see this exercise. Here we can come, we can make the music level a bit down. From there only you can see this, it is working now. This is called the envelope option. Okay, so you are seeing that in the beginning the music has come, then the level of the music has come down, and then my narration is coming, and then we are coming to the end part of it. The end part of it, here I want the music to be increased, music level to be increased. Okay, now let us listen to this, how it sounds like before uh, before mixing the program. Okay, now this track is ready. We are going to play. Volume. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to share with you a beautiful story about Ludwig von Beethoven, one of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth. And the story goes like this. We have seen the last portion of the music, but assume, okay, I will make one more announcement here. Okay, I will make one more announcement, and then we will finally mix it. So again, I want to record this program from here, where you can see this cursor. Okay, I'm going to conclude the program now. So we shall record now. So friends, thank you very much for this, for giving me the time, and I hope that you have liked the program. I am Ajit Horo from CIT and CRT, and here comes that we are going to conclude the program. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can see here that I have made the concluding announcement. Okay, so now look how we are going to mix it. Sound wave number 1, which is my voice. Then the music has increased, the level has increased a bit. And now we are going to the concluding announcement. I am going to conclude. Yes. Right. Now we can listen to the program as a whole from the beginning. Huh. And here you can see that we are going to, finish the program. So here music will be up again. Okay, music will be up again. Okay, now we can start from the beginning. Right. Simply play. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to share with you a beautiful story about Ludwig von Beethoven, one of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth. And the story goes like this. So friends, thank you very much for this, for giving me the time, and I hope that you have liked the program. I am Ajit Horo from CIT and CRT, and here comes that we are going to conclude the program. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we have recorded the program, we have mixed the program, we have not yet mixed. Now we have already, set up our parameters that we want this program to be heard like this. Now we are going to the most important part, and that is to mix the program. How to combine these both the tracks together. Okay, so for that I will go to File. From File, we will go to Import. Okay, and here it is asking you for the option import as MP3 or import as WAV. So we are going to choose the option as MP3. Okay, fine. Okay, we can click it. We want this to be in MP3, and here it comes. Here you can give the name of your program. So I can say maybe Ludwig. Okay, Ludwig von Beethoven. It is so, and when it says save, I will decide the destination first, that I want this to be available where in desktop or on E drive or whatsoever. So choose a destination first, and now we are going to save it. We are going to save it now. Now it is saying your tracks will be mixed down and exported as one stereo file. It has given warning now. So now we will say okay. When we say okay here, okay, artist name, you can click here, artist name, okay, because I was saying so, I can say Ajit Horok, okay. My name is here, artist name, and most of the details are here, that many details are here, which you can use, but now we are going to mix the program. Okay, right. We will say, okay, it is mixing the program. Now it is mixed. The program is mixed now, along with the music. Also, you can use the chirping of the bird or the sound effect, anything else which you want. Okay, so we are going to listen to the program now, what we have mixed. Ludwig. Right. Thank you very much, friend. And I'm going to share with you a beautiful story about Ludwig von Beethoven, one of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth. And he was a, and the story goes like this. And I am going to conclude the program now. So, friends, thank you very much for this, for giving me the time, and I hope that you have liked the program. I am Ajit Horo from CIT and CRT, and here comes that we are going to conclude the program. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much. So the session is over now, and these are the practical applications that we can use while editing a program. So you can record any piece of the poem. It can be any good story, anything else, and accordingly you can select some music pieces or the sound effect, and you can mix down the program. So from my side it is over. If there is any question, we shall be happy to respond to that.
So one of the participants had asked about how to reduce noise.
How to reduce noise. Okay. So again, we are going to open the file. Here is an option that comes as noise reduction. Go to effect. Select something at first, otherwise it will not respond. Huh? Right. Sorry. Because we do not have any environmental noise right now that we have from this selected portion we are going to. I think this seems to be a bit. Yes, sir. Okay. So when you toggle it down, you come to noise reduction. Here it comes, noise reduction. And also let me explain some, other options also. We can go to some other option, again go to effect. We can amplify, number one. You come to amplify. Amplify means if you see that if the recording level is low and it is not very clearly audible, then you can amplify. You can increase the volume of the sound by amplifying it. Then we are coming it to echo. We are coming it to echo, like if you want to give the effect of an echo of any mountainous area, region, or anything else, you can use this. Then fade in, fade out. As much as you will practice, you will get acquainted with this. Now we are coming to noise reduction. Noise reduction, we can apply it right now. Get noise profile. Unfortunately, we did not record that. Nice. What you need to do at first, that you need to record the environmental noise also, so that the computer can recognize that. So after doing that, you can go for that. So we did not record that because right now we are in a studio. We are in the studio. So the computer will recognize, or the software will recognize the noise which has to be reduced. So it is asking for get noise profile. So keep a file along with you, that will do. And we can select this again, this portion, and we can delete this again, like this. So you can use that option again. Yes, please. Shall we use the echo? Shall we show the, echo practice? Right. Select some of the portions only. Okay. Select some of the portions, like, okay, that's all. So effect, Delay time seconds, it is asking, it depends on you. Select any parameter. Okay. Say okay. Right, we can play. So friends, thank you very much for this, for giving me the parameter was less. Parameter was less. We will do again. We will do again. Going to echo. How much? 20? So friends, thank you very much for this. More. Right. So friends, thank you very much for this. Okay. We can increase a little bit more so that at least echo can be heard. Let this. So friends, thank you very much for this. This one. So friends, thank you very much for this. Okay. So it depends on your discretion. How do you use it? Okay. So you can also make it echoed. So if you go to effect, portion, effect, which is there in the menu, you can go for so many things. You can make, you can repair, you can repeat, you can, create a reverb, a loop, anything else that can be done. So we are going to reverb also, reverb portion, and here set any parameter. Okay, just it has to be shown. So friends, thank you very much for this. Okay, so reverberation, that is also almost equal to the echo, but reverb gives a kind of the mellow of the sound quality. So friends, thank you very much for this, for giving me the time. Like actually telling a fairy tale. Okay, once upon a time there lived a fairy. When I use such kind of language, then I can use a kind of the effect of the reverb on that time. It can be used. So it is reverb. And any question from your side now?
I think so. They should first of all try to
Yes, of course.
Mix audio, and then side by side they'll have queries.
Right.
So all of you, please try on your own. Mix your poem or any piece with the audio, and if you encounter any kind of problem, we are here to answer. Sir is here to answer. And if you have any query right now, either you can raise your hand or you can write it in the.
One question has come that if it is the audio, how can it be uploaded on YouTube? So you can produce a program on this Audacity, then you can create a thumbnail and you can mix it down, and then even on YouTube, your poems or your stories can be uploaded. You can go for the hands-on experience now.
One person has asked.
Right.
I'm returning because there is some disturbance. I'm just returning. One of the participants has asked about, is there any free site for downloading background music?
We are already here to listen to you and to respond to your questions.
think there is some internet connection problem. Sir will rejoin quickly, and till then, all of you can try.
Nidhi, I think Ajit sir has got disconnected. He just
Yes,
called
sir.
me. He's joining in a minute.
I was
By the
also
time
trying
all the
to-
participants can practice and you can just mark your question. Once he's back, we can take the questions.
Yes, I also tried to call. Yes, sir, we got to know that you got disconnected. Until then, many questions have appeared.
Yes.
I'll take them one by one. One of the question is, how can we set time duration?
Time duration.
You can do one thing, like the actually time chart is already there. In Nuendo, it is there. It is not there in the Audacity. You can mix down the program, and then it will show the total time. And also it depends on when you, record in a mobile or in any device, you can at least time the program. Let me see to this, software again. Yes, here is the time parameter, like it is a time parameter you can see. Okay. So by setting it, you already know. Let's, huh? These are the timings.
On top of this, on top of the screen, there is timing is there.
At top of the screen, you can see that the timing is there.
Okay, well, another question is, how can we mix tracks?
How can we mix tracks? That okay. Let us go to the project again. We are sharing the screen with you. The track has to be mixed like that. Okay, from the beginning, I'm going to tell you again. Go to file at first. When you go to file, it will ask for the new project. Then the new project will come. New project comes. And then we will go back to that again. And then after recording, recording track number 1, we can go to track number 2. Again, we can add the track. Then we can add the music on that. And we are going to now mix down these 2 tracks again. So we go to file. We go to file. After that, we go to export. Export now. Export means we are going to export it as the MP3. We go to export. And when we click it, okay, we can do it. We can redo the entire thing. Okay. And we can name, like, what should I name? Okay. Then when we save this program, it is now saying that your track is going to be mixed. It is the process of the mixing. We import the music, and the music track is there. Then finally we export. When we export, it says your track will be mixed down and exported as one stereo file. When we click on the OK, it is going to be mixed. Just do. It is mixing now. Fine.
Sir, another question is, can we add 2 tracks?
Yes, of course. We have right now added 2 tracks. Like
along with what we are presenting, we can put 2 tunes, like one for music, another one for effects, like chirping of bird.
That can be done. For that, you need to have one more track. And on that track, you can again use the same application by going to the envelope, and the tracks can be mixed. Of course, you can go up to 4 or 5 tracks. That's not a problem. The way we have mixed the music, in the same way, you can have the one more track. On that, you can put the audio file of the chirping of the bird, and then you can listen to the entire file. Then according to your discretion, you can set the parameters, and then the programs can be mixed. It can be done.
There is another question. What is the use of lame v3.99.3?
Lame. Okay. Actually, lame In earlier versions, there is actually lame encoder was needed for this exporting MP3. In new softwares, it's not needed.
Repeat it again.
For exporting to MP3 in earlier versions of Audacity, lame encoder was needed, but right now in new versions of software, it is not needed.
Okay, sir.
Anything
In
else?
fact, yes, there are many questions actually. Another question was, which we were discussing at that time, that what are the free sites for downloading audio?
Okay. In the last session also we spoke about it. One site can be soundbible.com. Sound Bible, soundbible.com. You can share this, soundbible.com. It is one of the good site for the sound effect, but it is not for a music. Excuse me. Soundbible.com. Then one more site can be the freeplaymusic.com. Freeplaymusic.com. One more site we are giving you. If you go to soundbible.com, you can simply say that the chirping of the bird, it will come. If you type that, river flowing, the sound effect will come. Okay. So it is the, collection of so many sound effects. As much as you want, you can download, and it is royalty free. It is royalty free. So you can download the sound effect, but soundbible.com is only for the sound effect. It's not for the music. One more is there, free sound. Freesound.com. Freesound.com it is also one of the good site. Free play music site is good. If you go to there, you can have any number of the music pieces. But mostly in freeplaymusic.com, mostly you will get the Western music. Western music. Indian music is comparatively less. I don't think they have. But some other, actually one thing more, if you use any soundtrack for less than 30 seconds, you can use that. You can use that. There is no any copyright issue. Like Lata Mangeshkar, she departed recently. So if you use her sound clip only up to 30 seconds to just introduce her voice or to let the people feel how it sounds like, so there is no any problem on this. More than, 30 seconds, there is a bit problem. One more is Sound Dog. Free SFX, I'm going to show it. Free SFX. Right? So these are good sites where from you can download the sounds. And it is, but it is always better to create music or sound effect by yourself. As far as the sound effects are concerned, they are okay. That's not a problem. But as far as the music is concerned, try to create by your own. But in freeplaymusic.com, you will get any number of music. So you can download the music, and you can make a folder. On that folder, you can put all the music. And what you will do that you will rename them according to your need. Even you can say that after scene 1, in scene 2, I am going to use it. So it is a production, exercise. So after doing that, ensure that all the music and the sound effect files are kept in one folder, so that when you go for this mix down, you call back the sound effects from from the same folder and also for the music. So that will be easy for you.
Thank you, sir. So another question is that please tell us some recording devices like external mic while we record interviews.
Okay. There are 2-3 ways. Okay. Number one, you can download. It's also available on the Play Store. Okay. You can also download the MP3 recorder. You can download, and it records very well. Number two, as far as if you want to, like mostly all of you are the teachers and you need to have your lectures or the lesson or anything else. So better to go for a good flash recorder, a good flash recorder. That is the MP3 recorder. It is not very costly, available. It looks even like a pen, like a pen. Yani, if you purchase that, I will advise you to go for that. A good flash recorder of Sony, of either of, I mean, Philips. It records in MP3 format, and simply it works like a, I mean, USB. You can simply insert that with the laptop and the MP3 sound file will be available. So that's also a way. You can also record on the laptop. On laptop, you can go to any, you can go to market and any good microphone. They are called the lapel microphone. Lapel microphone means it can be tucked in your collar, or you can use that. So they are basically small and they are connected with the device. So you can record. But as all of you are in the teaching work, I will advise you to better, purchase a good flash recorder. If you say flash recorder, it is the MP3 recorder. So if you download from Google Play Store, it has a limitation of time. Up to certain level, you cannot record. Up to certain level. But this flash recorder can go up to any extent. That's good. That's a good recorder. I will show you if I have. No, I don't have right now. And it is as good as a studio quality. It is good. It's a good recorder. Yes.
Proper answer because you don't have
वॉइस में वेरिएशन अगर हमें स्लो करनी है, फास्ट करनी है, तो हम कैसे कर सकते हैं Audacity से?
वॉइस में मॉड्यूलेशन.
Yes.
Okay, इसी को फास्ट कर. Okay, we are going to give you a demo again. So we go to, we can select at first, okay? This portion has to be fastened, okay? So we go to effect and let us see. Okay, here it says change speed. Can you see it on the screen? Change speed. So we are going to change the speed, okay? Click it. But it is at first, it is a prerequisite requirement that you need to select a particular portion. Otherwise, it will not respond. We will do it again. We will do it again. Again. You need to select at first. For that, you go to this I, okay? And then you select a particular portion which, yes. So we have selected. Now we are coming to effect. And then we come to change speed, okay? So we are going to change the speed. Okay, we can preview at first whether it is.
One of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth, and he was it. And the story goes like this.
So we have changed the speed, and the parameters are there. It seemed very fast. It can be a little bit slow also.
One of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth, and he was it. And the story goes like this.
Like this you can do, okay? So you can go to change speed. Even you can change the pitch. Even you can change the pitch, that we will see. Again, change pitch means male voice can a male voice can sound like to some extent one of the greatest composer ever found on the face. We can increase it. Do it to maybe. Okay.
One of the greatest composer ever found on the face of this earth, and he was it. And the
make it more fast. Fastest.
One of the greatest composer ever found on.
One of the greatest composer.
Highest. Okay. Sound is changing. So actually it depends on how would you like sound to sound like. I can also sound as a female, but my sound can be transformed. And a female voice can be, to some extent, artificially can be converted into a male voice. Sometimes we do that. We use this technique in the studio. Like if the child is not available, what will you do? Like in this lockdown period, children were not available. So a female voice can be taken, which is a little bit soft, okay? And you can digitally treat it and It may sound like a child. It may sound like a child. But do not use it all the time. Right. Next, ma'am.
So another question from Kerala is, if I increase the volume of a sound clip, will it change any of its recorded quality?
My answer will be yes. My answer will be yes. Yeah, it's a very, technical question, a good question. We should not assume that whatever we are recording, we will increase the volume later on. That is not good. Original is original. Okay. So try to ensure at first that you record in a particular level. It can be used in case of some accidents, like if the level is not very good on that time you can, but it definitely affects the quality. It affects the quality. But sometimes, sometimes it can be used. Sometimes, not mostly. Original is original.
One more question, sir.
Yes,
can
yes.
we use voice and music that are Creative Commons in our project and share?
Yes, yes, yes. That can be used. That can be used.
I think we have covered almost all the questions.
Yes.
If anyone has any other question, they can raise hand or they can write in the chat box.
Chat box.
How to remove vocals from a song?
That's not possible. If they are mixed down, I will take just 30 to 40 seconds to respond to it. Will you, ma'am, repeat the question again?
How to remove vocals from a song?
Okay. It can be removed if you have your project file on the separate tracks. Okay. On separate tracks, you can do it. But once it is mixed down, it is not possible. So it is always better to, protect or save a file or the working directory in which you can always separate. Voice and the sound and the music, everything can be separated, but they are found on the different tracks. Okay. But once it is mixed down, it is not possible.
Okay, sir. There is another question. How to remove echo?
How to remove echo? Okay. It can be removed, but the original quality will be lost. Okay. So you need to do one thing. Whosoever has asked this question, I would like to respond to. Like always keep the original file. Original file you need to have all the time. For instance, if you have used the echo, okay, and if echo is not good, echo is not suitable for you, it will be difficult for you to set the parameters back again to come back to the original. So you need to have the original audio clip all the time with you so that you can do the experiment. It can be removed, but it will be sensed by the audience that it is digitally treated. So that's not good. Sound quality must be intact all the time. So understood this point. Now it's very important to keep the original one. To keep the original file. That's very important. Do not do the experiment on the original file. Always keep a copy of that so that if the experiment gets lost, or if you feel that's some mistake you have done, so that cannot be undone later on. Okay. So it must be done like this.
A person is asking, a participant is asking, I can't see double arrow in the toolbar. How can I get it?
It happened in last session also. It depends on the versions actually, in some of the versions. But on that day, I think with the new version, that is not required.
No, actually in new version, the selection tool acts as both this time shift tool and selection tool.
It also works at the selection tool also. The selection tool can work as the tool
time shift and selection.
Yes, in the new version. I think they have removed it. So if it is not being seen, that's not a problem. You can use the selection option, select option, and that will work.
Another question is, please tell on mono stereo sounds and the devices say TRS, TRRS for recording.
Stereo. Okay. Like when we went to, when we were mixing the program, it was asking for the options. Okay. We can see at the file once again when we are going to mix down a program. Like, okay, here it says, export, okay. MP3 is the compressed version, okay, and the wave format is basically the extended version, but master must be kept in wave format. Now the question of the stereo and the mono. So since we in most of the stations, like all India radio stations are not stereo stations. Even here in India, most of the even FM stations are not stereo. So it is always good to mix in the mono format. But for the listening pleasure, when you are using the earphone and all, it is better to use the stereo because it has basically two channels mixed together, felt at the center of the brain. So you can, you can pan the sound, you can look at me, like from the right hand side. Okay, no, it is my left hand. From the right hand side, maybe the sound of the horse galloping is there, and maybe from the left hand side the sound of the army. Okay, so the sound can be panned, but it can be experienced enjoyable only when you mix in the stereo format. So to ensure a good quality of a program or to make it more real, it is always advisable to mix in the stereo format. In mono format, sometimes we may miss some of the panning, so actually panning can also be done. So good, as much as you practice, you will be acquainted with this. But to create the proper sound ambience or the surround sound, you need to mix in the stereo format.
So I think so. Question. There is one question, and the answer was actually in that previous answer only. That how can we create 3D or 4D sound? So I think my stereo option.
It is not possible on this software. And one more question I am seeing that, sir, there is an undo option. Can we use that to remove the echo effect? You can do it immediately after you have applied, but after that you have saved. That's not possible. If someone buy a recording mic, check the laptop port. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Anything else? They are saying thank you. So we are also very, very grateful. We are also very thankful for this. It was a nice time being with all of you. I'm just responding to what I'm seeing here.
All of us also enjoyed a lot. That is very clear from their comments.
Yeah. I also enjoyed being with all of you. Great session. Good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We also enjoyed a lot. It was a reciprocal, I believed. Reciprocally. I cannot play the badminton again, alone. The pass was also being given, so we all played together. You also played very well, and we also did our role. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So, I hope everyone has learned how to prepare audio resources. We can take a break now, lunch break, and we can come back within 1 hour. So it's 12:54. We can return at 1:55. Continue with the next session. Thank you so much, sir, for this lovely and informative session.
ठीक है, कोई बात। अच्छे कमेंट है, थैंक यू। सो अब आज का कार्यक्रम समाप्त होता है और इस कार्यक्रम के साथ हम आपसे आज्ञा चाहते हैं ऑडियो टीम के द्वारा। मित्रों, ये बहुत ही अद्भुत समय था आप सबों के साथ। इट वाज ए वंडरफुल टाइम एंड वी ऑल आर द फेलोज। We all are the fellows and we were in a wonderful fellowship. Fellowship means many fellows are in a ship having the same destination. So our destination is only one, to reach the child who is yet not reached or the one who is unreached. So wish you all the best in this great mission. So be blessed and be happy all the time. I wish you every best. On behalf of the audio team, thank you very much. Thank you. कार्यक्रम
I'm just repeating. Let's take a break for lunch and we will return within 1 hour. Thank you so much.